Today finds us heading to Boyers Creek again, round two. We're just going to work our way through the traffic here. Always a little bit of a chore to get out of Niagara Falls. And we'll hit the parkway and head down to Boyers Creek. Well, the river's a little choppy, a little windy today, but beautiful day. October 13th, it's Thanksgiving weekend. It's 63 degrees out. We've made it. I'm glad we're doing a creek today and not the river because it is windy. It's just scoping out a spot to put the canoe in here. And it is a really rocky shore along here. Rocks, leaves, trees, steel pieces. Looks like an old signpost or something maybe. So, I put in just on the other side of the creek here. We'll head over there and take a peek. I don't know how I'm gonna get Cashmere in there. All right, let's see where the canoe is. Hopefully it's still here. A couple trips later. Taking one last pee before we go. Good girl. All right, there it is. Jeez. Yeah, how are we gonna get the dog in here? How are you gonna get in there? Huh? What do you think? You're already tangled up. Yeah. Come on. Come on, this way. Freaking vines, huh? Okay, well, I guess, I don't know, maybe I'll turn the canoe sideways and put her in. Maybe we can get into that creek, check out some of those fall colors. All right, yeah. Maybe this way. You gonna get wet feet? I think I might, even with my waterproof boots on. Just like that. That was a little easier than I expected. Yeah. All right. Let me get a paddle here. There we go. You gonna lie down? Huh? All right, you ready for the start of our journey down Boyers Creek? Huh? Okay, there's the bridge, the parkway. We've got another bridge just on the other side, bicycle path. And we are right at the mouth of the Niagara River here. Heading towards Niagara Falls that way. And Fort Erie that way. Let's go. That 2001. It must be when they redid the bridge. Coming up on the bicycle path bridge, walkway. Sounds like someone's going over top. Hey, there's someone over top of us. I thought I heard someone. Huh? Ah, gonna crash. Is that fishing line? Almost looks like fishing line stuck to the branches here. It says no fishing off the bridge, but I'm sure people do. Oh, look how nice it is in here. It's wide, calm. Okay, let's continue on, huh? It's got to be 5 feet deep in the middle here. It's pretty deep. There's a big fancy house over there. Yeah, the water levels look low in here as well. Everywhere this year. Just haven't had enough rain. It's cloudy today, but it's nice. 60, supposed to be up to 63 degrees. I think it's 62 right now. Working our way through the first bend here. Lots of leaves. It is fall. I see some ducks up ahead. Oh, I see lots of ducks up ahead. There's old weeping willow. I love weeping willows. He's letting everybody know we're coming. Wow, there's a lot of ducks up here. Probably about 15 or 20 of them here. Think we're gonna be able to sneak up on them? Probably not. There they go. This is where all the ducks were just hanging out. This little oasis of a spot here off the side of the creek, like a little bay or something. Shallow. There's a big bucket on a backhoe. Must be a construction yard here, I guess. Wow, shallow. Now we're chasing the ducks down the creek. Well, how far are we going to get in this creek? I was looking at it on the maps, and looks like it opens up into a bit of a, almost like a pond or something. But with the low water levels and all the branches and stuff down, you never know. Oh, there's a dead pine. Yeah, there's the ducks again. Straight ahead. I don't know if I'll be able to. No, I don't think so. I think they're just. Oh, there they go again. I don't think I'm going to be able to get a very good shot of them on camera because every time I get within a couple 100 feet, they take off. Leery. Very leery. What is that hopping across the water? Oh, that was weird. Oh, we've come to a fork in the road, so to speak. Oh, which way to go? Should we go that way? Looks a little wider and more navigable. So, ooh, that's shallow here too. Jeez. What do we got here? About a 1.5 feet. Not very deep at all. Could walk out of here. Jeez. There's a big lumber pile over to the right here. Well, I might actually have to sit on the seat. I'm sitting on the ground now because Cashmere tends to be a little tippy when she moves around, aren't you? So I'm a little lower just to help stabilize us all. Hey? Oh, we got a little bridge coming up here. That's kind of cool. What is this? Oh boy, I can hardly paddle in the water here. It is shallow. What is this? Well, I just saw a little, maybe a chipmunk or a squirrel racing across there. Isn't that weird? Yeah, we've got a bridge in the middle of nowhere here. I'm not sure what's on the other side here. Look like some old railway ties. Worth investigating, I think. Yep, standing in a canoe with a dog, not the brightest idea. But I wanted to see where this bridge goes to. Doesn't seem to go anywhere. Not even much of a bridge anymore. Oh, being a good girl, not tipping us. All right, I'm gonna sit back down. Good girl. Okay. Weird. Onward. Ooh. Got some debris in the water. You gonna be able to get around this? Wow. Looks like it goes for quite a bit down in there. Maneuvering here. There's where it meets up. Let's spin the canoe here. Oh, that's where it meets up. That's where we're going. Hopefully. All right. Paddle back in the water. Ooh, branches. Watch the cameras. Watch your eyes. Watch the paddles. Ooh. Yeah, we're rubbing up over some logs here. Lots of stuff in the water here. Ooh, over that one or not? Oh my God, we're almost wedging ourselves in here. Stay, stay, lie down, lie down, lie down. Good girl. Yeah, she can feel the sticks on the bottom rubbing. Oh my gosh. We gotta get over that one. Come on. There we go. Whew. Holy moly. Okay. Oh, we got another obstacle coming up. Wow. How are we going to get through that one? I'm going to be able to go over top of that. Oh, we're hitting bottom. Wow, we sure could use the water levels to be up another half a foot or so. Nope, we're right up on that one. Okay, reverse, pushing off. I might be able to get through over here. Maybe. Wow. Yeah, it's starting to get pretty debris filled in here, isn't it? Look at that tree's roots all exposed. Oh, this will be a tight one if we can get through. I don't know. Hard to say. Ooh, can't even get the paddle in there. Okay. Deep on one side, shallow on the other. And we are hitting a branch. It's like trying to parallel park here. Just get that nose under there and around that. Let's see what we can do here. Wow. Oh, got a stick on your head. You got a stick on your head. Yeah. Okay, let me get rid of this. There we go. Okay. Holy debris. All right, through that spot. Better duck or you're gonna get sticks in the head again. Yeah. Wow. Wow, eh? We're working for this trip. lie down. Lie down. Lie down. Come on, lie down. Good girl. Good girl. There you go. Good girl. We're gonna have to duck under some branches, so. Oh my gosh. Wow. Good girl. You in duck mode? I definitely can't duck under that. I'm going right through it. I'm going right through it. Yeah. Okay, so I definitely think we've come to the dead end here. I'm not going to be able to get past that log. Not with a dog in the canoe. Dang it. Yeah, it looks like it definitely continues on. So we've come as far as we can with the pup. And I suppose I could unload everything and haul it around, but yeah, I'm not doing that. It's just getting rougher and rougher. We've already been through a few spots, narrowly getting through. I just noticed a pot over there. There's something metal, but yeah, like I was saying, this is as far as I'm going to be able to get today with the dog in Boyers Creek. Just too bad because it's nice out here. 8 minutes. It is calm though. Big old rotted log here. Yeah, this thing is right across the water though. Bummer. A few creeks, they're getting more, and like no one cleans them out, so. All right, take a little break, a little drink here. Ooh. There you go. You needed that? Yeah, me too. So I think I'm gonna go back down a little bit and then we'll head inland and maybe just do a little investigating in the forest here while we're here. All right, let's head out of here, huh? Come to the end of the line. Let's go back and see if we can get onto some land somewhere. You can squeeze through here. I am sitting up on the seats now. I'm higher now, unfortunately. I get tight to squeeze through here, but I only sit on the floor for so long. And Cashmere's being pretty good. Getting used to it. Jeez. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, so I think we've got to kind of fish our way right through here. Push through that. Oh, jeez. All right, doing some ducking. Don't lose the paddle. Yeah, I know, hey, it's tense. What do you think? Holy moly. Hey, better duck. Here comes more branches. Better duck. Oh my gosh. Ay, ay, ay. What did we get ourselves into, huh? Ooh, that's wet. Yuck. I got a wet knee. Wow, this is really tight in here. Oh my gosh. Wow. Am I gonna get around that thing? There we go. Holy. Okay, lie down, it's okay. Not getting on shore yet. Oh, can't even get the paddle in here. It is so shallow back in here. Huh? Yeah. A little wobbly, isn't it? Wow. There we go. One more branch. There we go. Holy, we made it. We're out of there. I don't know, maybe this way, around this log. You know, you're not making it very, yeah, I know, you got a bowl of water right here. Cashmere, Cashmere, here. Don't drink the creek water. Rubbing up on a log here. Push us over. Oh, yeah, I know. Bumpy rides in the creek, isn't it? Jesus. Come on. We are stuck. Yep, reverse. Reverse. Wow. Okay. Now we got a turn, tight turn here. Around this log. There we go. Holy zigzagging. There we go. Oh my gosh. All right, we are out of that stuff. Shall we try going around this way? I don't even know if we'll be able to get through here. It's really shallow. Really shallow. We could stand up and walk in here. Huh? Should have brought our rubber boots. We could have just walked through the creek. Yeah, lots of stuff down in here too. I get my paddle about, looks like 10 inches. Wow. Yeah, not yet. Not yet. Yeah, we're definitely not getting through. There's another tree down here. Okay, back to the other side here. Sneaking under one more branch. Holy moly. That is some tough traversing in there. Not very open. This I'm gonna have to duck under. Whoa. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Boy, it is shallow in here. Big turn. Need a drink? Yeah, you want to get out and explore, don't you? I know. We'll stop up here. I don't know if you can see, but it's really shallow. It's almost like a ditch in here. You should be in the middle more. You're making me lean weird here. Yeah. I think I'll just move over. There we go. Ooh, there's a log. Don't hit the log. There we go. That's where the creek splits. It's like an island in here. get some speed going. Yeah, you're anxious to hit the shore, aren't you? I'm looking for a spot. I'm looking for you. Oh, there's that big dead pine. Look at this thing. I can stop right in front of it here. That's really cool looking. Still has some green on the top. But this is all dead. Doing the big lean. Now we're in a bit of a deep spot again here. Goes from really shallow, about 10 feet offshore, and then it just kind of gets deep. Hey? Oh, weird. I do see a couple spots. It looks like animals are maybe coming down to the shore, but it's not really canoe pull-up friendly. That's for sure. Let's go around the bend here and see what's up here. That actually doesn't look too bad right there. Fairly shallow. Yeah, we could probably park somewhere in here. Yeah, the banks are pretty low in here. All right, let's get over here to shore. Huh? You think so? One more freaking bush to get by here. Yeah, this will do, I think. This will be all right. Push right up on shore here. Ooh, that is mucky. That is mucky. Canoes up on shore. So are we. Dry feet as well. Go for a little walk. Oh, there we go. Yeah, you had to go, didn't you? I knew you had to take a pee when you're ready to jump ship. Oh, look at this rotted old tree here. Wow, that's big. Another big old tree here. Where are you going? Cashmere, hang on. Wait up. Cashmere, wait. Yeah, I can't go as quick as you. Trying to get us lost? Here, come here. I don't want to get in here too far. If we're going to get turned around, we'll never find the canoe. Wow, it's dense in here. Really dense. I didn't even bring a machete, did I? Yeah, we weren't planning on doing this. I wasn't. All right, well, let's head back to the canoe and continue on. We'll head back to the mouth of the river. All right, she's in the canoe. All settled, all good. Get some ropes back in here and shove off. Ew, muddy. All right, can I push off here? I can. Boy, shallow. Very shallow. There we go. Oh, one more. One more push. Oh, there we go. Well, one of us has got to lose weight if we want to continue to do these shallow creeks. Jeez. Or it's going to have to rain. Something's got to give. All the leaves in the water. Some lily pads. I don't see any wildlife though. No frogs, no turtles. Got some birds in here, but that's about it for the wildlife that we've seen so far. Very quiet. Very quiet. Trying to keep my paddling down to a minimum so I'm not blocking the camera angles here. More lily pads. You're wondering where we're going? Yeah, you're facing the wrong way. Huh? Stick, we're going over there. Hey. Ooh, some sludgy green stuff in here. Algae. Yuck. Ooh, it's like a carpet. Right through it, eh? Here's that steel rod in the water with a lock on it. Must have been for maybe someone's boat at some point. Little rowboat or something in here. Wow, looks deep in here. Yeah, what is that? Oh, 3.5, 4 feet in here. You probably want to go for a swim too, don't you? Yeah, I wouldn't mind going too, but I didn't bring shorts, and I think that water is cooling down. It's not unswimmable yet, but it's not 70 degrees anymore either. Although it may be close. I did take a temperature reading in the river last, what was that, last week and a half ago maybe, and it was just under 72 degrees in Fort Erie in the river, so I don't know. Get some wind blowing in on us here. We're drifting sideways. Yeah, you can tell we're getting close to the end, huh? I don't know how she always knows. We're getting close to our destinations. Hey? You keeping an eye on it for me so we don't go past it? Where is it? I think right in here. Yeah, there it is. Right there. Jeez. Yeah, you never know. There's a spot to get in, but let's go try to get in there. You don't jump ship until I'm ready, okay? No tipping us over at the shore. I know you're anxious. That wasn't much of a walk on shore. You hang on, you. Don't tip me in the water. Well, at least I'll only get my my feet wet here. It is pretty shallow. Okay. I could probably get closer just so I don't get my foot wet. Maybe not. Hitting a rock here. There we go. Oh boy. Okay, safely on shore. How about you? You look like you're ready to go on another trip. Your turn. Sounded like thunder at first. People going over the bridge on bicycles. There you go. Okay, you ready? One hop and another. There you go. Oh, you got wet feet. All right. Let me tie this up and put the dog in the car and start packing stuff in. All right, canoe is tied up. Whew. Let's get out of here. Ay, ay, ay. Let's take a quick peek at the creek from the top of the bridge here. All right, the fun part. Get this out of here without putting a hole in it. There we go. We're out. Let's get this on the car and get out of here. Until next time.